everybody in this day and time knows that when he got here, Mr. Sultan, the Native American people were already here, okay? You are proving to us that you are ignorant. You don't know what you're talking about, and you are towing the ignorant white supremacist lies that have been taught about history. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. How can you discover a place when people are already here when you get here? When you come on the shores of a country, if there are people who are meeting you coming out the woods, how do you claim you discovered America, Mr. Sultan? That is a white supremacist lie, in my opinion, to say that Christopher Columbus discovered America when the Native American people were here, okay? And then she goes on further to say, well, you know, because she knew she's getting caught in her lack of knowledge of history, she says, well, you know, America was founded in 1776, and therefore they can't be blamed for the killing of the Native Americans. Wrong again, Miss Sultan. You are ignorant of history. Again, people. Even after 1776, the Native Americans were still being attacked and removed from their lands unjustifiably by the United States, even after it was formed in 1776. Okay? We see that from the website, which is entitled Native American Legends, as you will see on the screen, that even after 1776, that the Native Americans were still being slaughtered by the invader colonialist, Miss Sultan. Okay? In 1782, a man by the name of Captain David Williamson and his militia, they had killed 62 adults and 34 children of a neutral, pacifist, and Christian Native American people known as the Delaware people, Miss Sultan. That was in 1782, after 1776, obviously. Also, in the year 1790, the U.S. had battles with the Shawnee Indians, and surprisingly, the Shawnee Indians defeated them. Okay. Then there was more battles in 1813 to 1814. General Andrew Jackson, who later became president, 1813 and 1814. General Andrew Jackson, he started to attack what was known as the Creek Indian people. That was their names, the Creeks. Okay, and also. Later in April, in the month of April 18th, 1818, General Andrew Jackson, he defeats the Indians at the Battle of Suwanee, and this ended what was known as the Seminole Indian Wars. Okay, so Miss Sultan, so they've been fighting the Indians when Christopher Columbus got here, when they established the country as you called the America, and after that they were still fighting them. Okay, I'll give you one more. In the year of 1830, when Mr. Jackson, Andrew Jackson, became president, Andrew Jackson, on April 7th, 1830, he submitted a bill to Congress which was pushing to pass, submitted as a bill in order to pass a law to remove the tribes that were on the eastern coast of America to the lands, to push them, to move them by force from the east coast of America to the lands out in western America beyond the Mississippi River. Okay? Beyond the Mississippi River. And according to this, thousands of Native Americans were forced to move from their lands to some other lands out in the Midwest by force, Mr. Sultan. Not by choice, not by democratic vote, not by freedom of expression or any of these other things. They were forced to move from their lands by the people who you keep talking about as if they're a bunch of angels and they've done nothing wrong, ignoring the true facts of history, Mr. Sultan. So you and the bigots and haters that support you are quite ignorant about their own history. They're ignorant about what Islam really teaches. You really don't know what you're talking about. To me, it just seems like you're a bunch of ignorant bigots. That's all you are, a bunch of ignorant bigots. Okay? So with that, I close. The proof is clear once again. Let me say that I want to thank the responses that I've received from my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Thank you. For any honest non-Muslims that I receive good, ratings from, I appreciate that. To the haters who continue to post slanderous and vulgar statements against me and against Muslims, you're doing nothing. As I told you in the first video, if you don't have proof to refute, you're wasting my time. I've taken the time to provide references, proofs, facts, etc. to back up what I'm saying. And all I'm seeing from your responses, you haters, is a bunch of ignorance, vulgarity, curses, insults, but you ain't providing no proof to refute anything I've said, which makes me wonder where you stand. Okay? So with that, Ms. Sultan once again has been refuted. We see that she is not a credible person, and we'll see how long you haters and you anti-Islamists continue to back her up and cheerlead for her when it's so obvious that she just doesn't know what she's talking about. She's lacking in the history, the theology, and in many other areas.